is the input voltage, the output voltage. So V output is equal to R output divided by R times V input. Here V output is greater than V input whenever we have what? Additional tap change. So this is power frequency withstand. Here we have capacitor, here we have test object, this is limiting resistance. ስለዚህ አሁን እዚህኛው ላይ ሬዚስታንስ ይኖረናል እዚህ ጋር የሚለየው ነገር። ሶ ሌላ ነገር ላሳያችሁ የፈለኩት እየመሸ ስለሆነ ነው። this is for multi stage capacitor, 3 capacitors. Then we have what? The sphere gap. If the air between this sphere gap is break down, we have series condition, right? Yeah. Series condition. So the output voltage across the test object becomes the sum of what? Voltage across each capacitor. So here we have capacitor 1, 2, 3. So the test object is connected across with. So this is rectifier. Here you have AC input voltage. Rectifier means the output will be DC or AC? DC output. So this is DC output, capacitor, sphere gap. Here you have waveform of what? Front and tail. So this is waveform for what? Try lightning. This is what? For a short period of time, light ከዛ በኋላ ወደ ዜሮ ዲክላይን ያደርጋል ማለት ነው። ዜሮ ዲክላይን ሲያደርግ ሃይ ቮልቴጅ ላይ ይቆያል ነው። So the only difference of this lab and that lab is what? As pins are down እዚህ ጋር instead of what? There are 3 capacitors. So it's 3 transformer which is connecting what? In series. Each of them has what? 100 kilovolt. Transformer 1, 2, 3. So we are connecting in series. If I are connecting 2 voltage source in series, output from the output. The sum of the 2 are linear. So here we have 100 kilovolt. The second one 100. The third also what? 100. So the output will become what? 300. So in that lab, that's all the lab you have only 100 kilovolt. Here you can have what? Up to 300 kilovolt. So this is circuit diagram for 3 stage or multi stage. This is transformer. This is the rectifier. Here you have the 3 circuit 1, 2, 3. So the capacitor is connected. That's why they have their own what? This is this circuit. Here controlling this. Then we have 9105. 9121 is represent resistance, limiting resistance. That which are the one which has what? Connected horizontally. 9121 high voltage which is resistance. Vertically, this is what? Isolator. There is only current flow downward. Then this 9141 represent capacitor. This is capacitor. So this is, here we have measuring AC measuring multimeter. So this is AC measurement, this is for DC, this is for impulse measurement, this is for current measurement. This meter is for to measure what? The output of secondary of auto transformer. እዚህ ጋር auto transformer አለ። The only difference of auto transformer አችን ይሄኛው በዚህ ነው ቫሪ የምናደርገው ነው ብለን ነው የምናስበው በዚህ ነው። ስለዚህ አሁን የዚህኛውን እናየው ኢንሱሌተሩ። This insulator under normal condition is what? If I consider it under dry and rainy condition, የትኛው ላይ ነው conductivity የሚሆነው? If I are comparing rainy and the dry condition, the conductivity of this material or the conductivity of the air, moisture and dry air, which one has high conductivity? Moisture የሆነ air እና dry የሆነ air. Which one has high conductivity? Moisture has high conductivity. High conductivity means breakdown for that air is what? Lower compared to the dry one. So this is insulator. So this is called what? Shade. So if you want to install this insulator outside, here you have to connect the face. Here you have to connect what? Neutral. So the neutral is connected. This is what? Face. So corona is also formed for what? Line to neutral. Flashover voltage will, here we have what, the air around. So for under dry condition, the air around this insulator will break down at 70 kilovolts, 70 kilovolts. Under wet condition, it will up to 55 kilovolts. Why? Because under dry condition, the air is what? More insulator. Under moisture condition, the air is what? More conductivity. It will need to conductivity. So now under dry condition, we are connecting this insulator. Then we are going to supply 70 kilovolts. If there is flashover around this at 55 kilovolts, but the standard is what? 70. ይሄኛው አብሶርስ መደረግ አለበት ለስራ. Can you use this insulator for installation? The standard is 70 kilovolts, but here you are, the flashover around this air is what? Break down at 55 kilovolts. So can you use this insulator? No. No. Why? ለምንድን ነው ቀድሞ እንትን የሆነው? እሺ, why it is the air around this is what? Break down below the standard voltage. Due to what? So here this has shade, so we have to measure for creepy distance between this. You have to measure for the creepy distance. So the current will follow through this. ለምሳሌ ውሃ እዚህ ጋር ብታፈሱ እንደዚህ ነው አለ የሚሄደው። ወይ ደግሞ ይፋር ለምሳሌ የሆነ ኢንሴክት ነገር እዚህ ጋር ብናረግ ወደዚህ ይዘላል አይዘልም? እንዴት ነው የሚሄደው? this way, will follow this way, then it will go here, then down. Then we have to measure for this distance. So to measure this distance, we have to use what? Meter. So if the distance between this center and this center is below the standard value, the flashover will occur earlier, or the flashover will occur at 55 or 60 volt. So if the voltage is what? If the flashover is occurred below the standard voltage, this will not be used for installation. So fail የምናደርገው ምንድነው ማለት ነው? This is not what fulfill the creepy distance. The distance between from this center to this center. Why? Because here we have the phase, here we have the neutral. If there is any flashover around this conductor, even above 70, let 18 volt, kilovolt, bypass. This implies that the current may what? Flow through this side to the
neutral.
Yeah. This implies that there is what? A breakdown of this solid device. That voltage is called puncture voltage. If you are comparing flashover voltage with puncture voltage is much greater than flashover voltage. Flashover means breakdowning air around this. Puncture means permanently damaging this device. So if this is permanently breakdown, the current will circulate from the phase to neutral, directly downward. Because the distance between these two and the distance from this side is what? Which one is greater? From this side to this side.
Yeah.
If it's breakdown, the distance will what? Shorter. So always current prefer which pass? Short pass. So if there is what? A breakdown of puncture of this device, the current will circulate from the phase to neutral. So we are going to check for dry condition. So the same operation, here we have T. We are using this one. So this is output of secondary transformer. This is output of auto transformer secondary. This is 0. Why? Because the tap changer is at point C. Touch line. So the output voltage is 0. So there is no any input voltage for the primary of transformer. So the output voltage from secondary 0 voltage. Yeah, in the absence of input voltage, output. This is output of secondary transformer, or it is output from the capacitor. እዛ ጋር ይታያችኋል። ከካፓሲተር ጥቁር ገመድ አልተመለሰም። እዛ ጋር ጥቁር ገመድ ከታች ኮኔክት ነው። ካፓሲተሩ ነው ከሱ የተመለሰው። እሱም ሜትር ነው ማለት ነው። እዚህ ጋር የሚሰጠን ነው ሜትር ነው እዚህ ጋር የሚሰጠን ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ እዚህ ጋር ዜሮ this is current። ይሄኛው እንኳን አንፈልገውም። Now let increase the input voltage. We are at 11 point something kilovolt. Here we have 12. So turn ratio is around what? 0.001 ይሆናል። ወይ ደግሞ if you are taking the number of turns secondary to primary, it will be 1000. So 1000 means this is 13. Here we have what? 12.6. So if you multiply this by 1000, here we have what? Kilovolt. The input voltage will be multiplied by 1. So we are hearing the hissing sound. This is whenever we are go through under any transmission line, we are hearing this hissing sound. Now if you are increasing the operating voltage, hissing sound increase, that implies that the air around this conductor will what? Ionized. Corona means what? Ionization of air around the conductor. The voltage is around 14 kilovolt. There is no any flashover, okay? Now there are 15 kilovolt. Nothing is happening. So this is flashover, breakdowning air around the conductor. So if you are observing the flashover, it will create from phase to what? Neutral. This is your neutral normality area, the breakdown direct from phase. The red wire is phase, the yellow is what? Air river. So the flashover will occur from phase to neutral. So this is flashover. So we are at what? 65 or 6 kilovolts. ስለዚህ አሁን ምንድነው ማለት ነው? ቀንበሩ ማሟላ ብሎ መጣል ይችላል። ወደምቶ ይወጣል ማለት ነው። ስንት ቁጥር ይወጣል? ሶስት አራ ብቻ የሆነ ኦፕሬት ማለት ነው። የሆነ ነገር ኪሎ ቮልት ማለት እኮ በጣም ብዙ ከረንትም አለ እዚህ ጋር የትኛው ዩኒቨርሲቲ የለውም? አዲስ አበባ ዩኒቨርሲቲ ብቻ ነው።
It's very expensive, right? This one.
ብቻ ሳይሆን እንደ አገሪቱ ራሱ ትልቅ የለም።
Okay.
ኤልፓ ላይ ትንሽ ስኬል አላቸው መሰለኝ እንጂ ይሄ ለምሳሌ እዚህ ሶላር ከም ፍሮም ኤልፓ
Okay, yeah. All this.
አሁን ከዚህ ሁለቱም ሶስት ብቻ ነው ያለው ኳሊቲ ላይ ያሉት ያሰራሉ እና ፒያሳ ያለው ማለት ነው። ከዛ ያለፈው ትንሽ ብቻ ነው ያለው። ለምን አንዱን ሲያልፍ ያው የሚሰራው this is power frequency ዊስተን ኢምፐልስ ቴስት አለ፣ ፓንክቸር ቴስት አለ፣ ብዙ ቴስት ነው የሚሰራው ያለ። ከዛ መካኒካል ቴስት አለ፣ ቴንሳይን ቴስት ማለት ነው። እነዚህ ገብቶ እሱ ካለፈ ያው ብዙ ቴስት ነው የሚሰራው ነው።
ሁሌ ይሄ ፓወር ሃይ ትራንስሚሽን ላይ እኮ ሁሌ እንደዚህ ድምጽ አለው በጣም
ያው እንትኑ ኤሩ አይነት ስለሚያደርግ ይኖራል። ድምፁ መኖር አለበት። ግን ይሄኛው እኮ ዋትስ ኦፕሬቲንግ ቮልቴጅ ፎር ዚስ ኢንሱሌተር ስንት ነው? ኦፕሬቲንግ ቮልቴጅ የዚያው ይሄ የሚሰራበት ኖ እሱ if there is a normal condition, if there is lightning striking this insulator, it will withstand. But what is the maximum operating voltage for this insulator? 50 or 30? Normal operating የሚያደርግበት ኖርማል ኦፕሬት ሲያደርግበት ግን if there is in case abnormal condition if the voltage rise due to what lightning it will what withstand ከዛ በኋላ ግን withstand ካላደረገ ፌል ካደረገ we cannot consume any power ለሰናይ አቤት ችግር የለውም የግሩፑ ላይ